You see, in Uganda, you've had people say, government yetuyambe. And then we also have people saying, you know, because the land is being taken away from Ugandans. We are being pushed aside as if we do not belong in this country. So what we're basically saying is Uganda yafe. Our slogan is leaving no one behind. When we look at this logo, that Uganda is black because that's the situation we are in right now. There's a lot of darkness in our country. And because of corruption, murders that we don't know about, and a lot of dark things that have happened in our country. Police brutality. Think of anything that has happened in this country that could make it dark. That is it. Now, the dove, the white dove, signifies peace. Peace.
Wow.
We come in peace. And that's what the white dove signifies. It carries a twig in its mouth because this twig represents hope. The Mission 56 in Lake Victoria signifies our mission to the 56 tribes of this nation. Why are they seated in Lake Victoria? Because Lake Victoria is our most affordable natural resource, that is water.
Twalangirira okusiiba n'okusabira eggwanga nga ennaku z'omwezi 6 ogwa December, omwezi guno gwe tumaliriza, ne tulangirira tugenda kusiiba ennaku 40 okuva nga 6 December paka nga 14 January, nga tusabira obumu mu Uganda, unity. Ekyokubiri nga tusabira peaceful transition of power, kubanga ku mulundi guno tugenda kukyusa government. Naye tugikyusizza tutya? Twetaaga okukyusa government mu mirembe nga tewali kuyuwa musaayi. So tukyasaba, tukyasiiba, kubanga era kiyiwa musaayi tukyamulaba. Abapoliisi bakyeyisa bubi, following orders. Si n'abapoliisi bokka, mulimu abasajja abatayambala na uniform be tutamanyi. Tetumanyi oba bo orders bazijjawa. Tulabyeko n'abamagye nga bayisa bubi Abannayuganda. N'olwekyo nsaba Abannayuganda tweyongere okusaba n'okusiiba kubanga we tutuuse Mukama yekka y'atusobola okutuyamba.
Okay, a very good morning, our viewers all over the globe. This is the Flashlight Channel Uganda. Today we are blessed to visit the only candidate, a woman on the planet of Uganda, who stood with the vibe, the courage, the synergy as the president of Uganda. You know, we're in COVID-19 at this particular moment, so you will allow me to encourage you, all of you, put on your masks every time to be safe. But with the due purpose of the program, you will allow us to remove our masks so that you can receive here our voices clearly. We are safe with COVID-19, so no one will affect each other. So you allow me also to remove my mask then to start up this program. All right, once again, allow me to say thank you so much for accepting us, those people in diaspora, especially UK, USA, Germany, Italy. Thank you so much for being with us. I have a very important person with me this particular morning. I may not talk on her behalf, but she will introduce herself to the planet. Thank you so much for being part of this forum. Let us go direct to the only woman in Uganda who is the president to be, and that is other than. I won't talk her name, but let her talk on her behalf. Thank you so much for being part of us.
Thank you very much. Hello viewers, my name is Kalembe Nancy Linda, the only female presidential candidate in Uganda in the 2021 race for presidency. I am very happy to be hosted here today. As you can see, we're called Mission 56 because our mission is to the 56 tribes of this nation, Uganda. and we believe in unity, and we believe that there will be no segregation anymore in this country, not along tribal lines, religious lines, or political lines, but we will be one nation under one God.
One nation under one God. You know, I didn't know what the real instance of 56. I thought maybe it is one of the birthdays date, or when I looked, I thought maybe it is the independence, but I thought the independence was now in 58. So it really confused me. But now the way you've brought it up at the moment, still very interesting. Mission 56. Did you know that we have 56 tribes? Another lesson being learned from our presidential candidate, that is Kalembe. By the way, when I look at you, when I was young, they used to tell us to be a president should be having something like 60, 70 years of age. And now when I look at you as well, you're almost like me. Even I'm old, you know. You know, presidents, they have no age. They can be 100 years, they can be... So long as they are above the age of Ugandan to stand as a president. But it's very important to show this particular morning. Please, our viewers, Madam Kalembe, Nancy, you know, when I just me looking at her, she's really interesting woman. Guys, in Uganda, please, if you've never seen a president, too, with a woman, kindly, please, I will not campaign for her, but I encourage you, please, kindly. She's the only woman to vote. What does it mean? She's a vibrant woman. Be ready to listen what is coming in her lips and in her brain. You know, the only woman who's going to carry the entire brain for the nation. Mission 56, yet to be accomplished. Madam President. Currently, EC, they have decided to, is it stopping? Can I call it stopping the campaignings? I can't even give it the entire definition. I believe by now you should be in the field. We're asking ourselves, why is it so? Or are you comfortable with the situation of stopping you people not going to the field? Because most of the people are interested to see you in the field. But we thank God now for us, we are here to deliver your message to the mass. Why do you talk about that kind of decision that is being made by the EC?
For starters, the reason that Electoral Commission has given that we should not be campaigning in certain districts due to the rapid spread of COVID-19 is a valid reason. However, it has been delivered by the wrong body. Issues regarding our health sector ought to be addressed by our Ministry of Health, but they've not done that, and they've given different reports on how many infections are happening or how many people have tested positive and how many deaths have taken place. However, it's the Electoral Commission that decided which districts should not have campaigns, and so for that reason, we are not sure what their motives are. Secondly, besides being the wrong people to announce which districts should and shouldn't have campaigns, they have not said anything about any other functions. Are they implying that COVID-19 only spreads through political gatherings, but not weddings or funerals or any other functions or gatherings of people? So we've not yet been informed as to whether in those particular districts all other functions are going to be stopped or ceased for the moment. So it's not, personally, I wouldn't have a problem with the direction that we should not be campaigning, having open campaigns due to the spread of COVID-19, because lives matter, first and foremost. However, it is the motive that we are questioning right now, and that is where the issue is.
Okay, I think the mass, you've heard what she has just said. But the interest of the mass, did you realize that one of the candidates immediately yesterday started his campaigning over the social media. And for you, other candidates, others have not been given that chance and that airtime.
We're living in a country that is not as democratic as it is on paper. Practically, it's not democratic because as of yesterday, I was supposed to have a program on TV on one of the major television stations at 9 p.m. And I was told that the head of state had instructed all TV stations to block out the prime hours for him to address the nation. So they apologized that there's nothing they can do about that, because if they do not adhere to his instruction, they will be shut down, because now all TV stations are managed by a government engineer. So when the incumbent wants to address the nation, everybody else has to first stop. So the platform is tilted, but that doesn't mean that we lose hope, because all authority comes from God, not from man.
I love that.
Right now, Ugandans are tired, fed up, and they've really had enough of this government. And I have seen a lot of people change channels.
Yep.
In as much as all TV stations were booked in and around Kampala, a lot of people switched to other channels and watched movies or just switched off the TV. So it doesn't matter how much we are forced to watch only one candidate when everybody else is being either stopped from being on TV, radio, or being stopped to do open campaigns. It does not matter. At the end of the day, Ugandans are ultimately going to decide who they give their vote. And right now, they've made their voice very clear and loud that we've had enough of the lies, the incompetencies, the discrimination in our country. You've seen tribalism has been on the increase, sectarianism has been on the increase. There's been a lot of division. The divide that we are talking about, when I say Mission 56, I think I need to explain this a little bit more.
Yep.
This logo that you see here, maybe you can push up a little bit.
No, I can.
No,
I can extend because
No, actually.
the world must understand what exactly meant by Mission 56.
Our slogan is leaving no one behind. When we look at this logo, that Uganda is black, because that's the situation we are in right now. There's a lot of darkness in our country. And because of corruption, murders that we don't know about, and a lot of dark things that have happened in our country. Police brutality. Think of anything that has happened in this country that could make it dark. That is it. Now, the dove, the white dove, signifies
The angel?
peace. Peace.
Wow.
We come in peace. And that's what the white dove signifies. It carries a twig in its mouth because this twig represents hope. The Mission 56 in Lake Victoria signifies our mission to the 56 tribes of this nation. Why are they seated in Lake Victoria? Because Lake Victoria is our most affordable natural resource, that is water. Besides oxygen, we have water. And all the 56 tribes are entitled to have access or to benefit from all the natural resources that are God-given in our land. We know that the gold in Karamoja and the marble in Karamoja, the oil is claimed to be owned by one person who has the audacity to say, my oil, my gold, my marble, my copper, everything in Uganda belongs to my. Instead of us and ours.
Yep.
My government is going to usher in
Instead of
a
our
time
government should.
that will let Ugandans know that the gold is ours, the oil is ours, Uganda is our country. I would like to usher in a period, a season, a time where every Ugandan can say, my country, my Lake Victoria, my land. it will build a spirit of patriotism if every Ugandan feels that, like they belong. Uganda does not belong to them. It belongs to us. It is my Uganda, my people. Everyone ought to be able to stand as a Ugandan and say, Uganda is my land, and Ugandans are my people. You don't have to be a leader to say, Ugandans are my people. Everybody ought to be in that position. Thank you.
Okay, now before, Mr. Producer, kindly, I would like the world to know what exactly is entitled when she talks about Mission 56. We are saying something here is called leaving no one behind.
That's our slogan.
Can you imagine? So we need to move together.
We have heard people say, we shall not wait for Karamoja to develop.
Yes, that's what they used to say. But they're also developing nowadays.
I have been to Karamoja lately. When was the last time you were in Karamoja?
That is something like 4 years.
Okay, I've been to Karamoja during this campaign period.
Okay.
And, sorry, we've forgotten about social distancing.
COVID.
To show the
Social distance.
Yes.
Yes.
I was saying that I've been to Karamoja recently when we started doing the campaigns. I've been around the country. We started in eastern Uganda, moved into Karamoja region, moved through the northern part of the country, all the way to West Nile, and then came back to western part of Uganda. Now we're in central Uganda. We'll finish our campaigns in Busoga sub-region. And what I have seen across this country, the line that we shall not wait for Karamoja to develop is still in existence.
Really?
Because when you go through the Karamoja region, you understand that these people have actually been forgotten. And that is why our slogan is very important in this period, in this time, that we are leaving no one behind.
Okay, thank you so much, Madam President. The mentality of the synergy, they are bringing out this mission 56, leaving no one behind. What do you think? What should be done? Amidst the resources are in the names of mine. Uganda, mine. What do you think? What should be done? What should they must expect from you? What should be done amidst there is mine?
I believe, first and foremost, we need to change our mindset. Uganda belongs to all of us.
Yep.
And all of us ought to say, my Uganda, my people, our land. Because then it means each and every one of us will feel the responsibility to take care of our business. For that particular one, I think I should say it in Luganda. I should respond in Luganda. Because, you see, in Uganda, you've heard people say, government yetu yambe. And then we also have people saying, you know, because the land is being taken away from Ugandans. We are being pushed aside as if we do not belong in this country. So what we're basically saying is, Uganda yaffe. Abantu be Uganda baffe, bantu baffe. Can you say your brother and your sister si bantu bo? Kati, if we need to change the mindset of Ugandans, into Uganda yaffe fenna. Gwosobola okugamba abantu bange abe Uganda. Nange nsobola okugamba abantu bange abe Uganda. Amafuta agaffe. Ebintu by'omutaka, obugagga bw'omutaka obwaffe. So that we don't, this whole mentality of Uganda belongs to a certain group of people can slowly be eroded, so that Ugandan patriotism can truly grow, knowing that we are Ugandans, this is our land, this is our oil, these are our blessings, these are our people. We are one people. That's where we need to go.
So, Madam President, she's really encouraging us into Kizenti and see our faith, see our neighbor, see our need, that we have to be together. That's what the Mission 56, leaving no one behind. I really love that. Madam Saba bofuka president tonde kabanga. So, kakati Lawrence Songeyo, Bana Flash lecture in Uganda. You know, she's the lady who, she's multi-purpose. You know, Muluzungu jali, Mulusoga jali, Naba abebusoga bakatagedde mu Luganda.
Bategera Oluganda naye kambaddire mu
abatayinzo. Lulimi lwa Kinnansi balina butegera omuntu oyo.
Mu Lusoga kankyogere bulungi. Nti ebiseera bye tulimu tubayire nga tulina okusosola kungi. Uganda yeetaaga maama mu biseera bino ajja okukunga abaana abayize walala nga wazira kusosola oba oli wa iwanga ki oba oli wa iddiini ki oba oli wa pate ki ey'obufuzi bino ebibiina by'obufuzi. Gavumenti yange tejja kusosola ekikulu oli Munnayuganda naawo. Twetaaga amawanga 56 gona gaganulwe mukuba mu Uganda. Banumirwe okuba Abannayuganda nga bw'aba ali kwogerako nti Uganda yange, abantu bange, twena tweyete nti nife bakenekene nga bw'onaakyogera. Okweyawula n'okwesosola kujjenga kukendeera. Kyova mission yange eri amawanga 56. Ensambo yaife ekoba nti wazira gwe tuli kuleka inuma. Kansuubire muntegeere bulungi. Era ekintu kye tuli kuyingira mu kino ekyokulonda ndibakubiriza Bannayuganda banange nti tusobole okulonda omukyalo ono abatyeme mu maiso. Nze Kalembe Nancy. Tujje mu maiso tutwale Uganda mu maiso ng'abaana bona ab'omu Uganda tulibalabirira tulibafaako. So tikusosola emirimu tugiweeku abaana abandi tubeerabire. Mwebale ino mwebalire irala.
Okay. Kakati omanye enseno batulaba enseno esanyusa naye ate yeewuunyisa. Bagamba Uganda zaabu. Indeed Uganda zaabu. Omanye what it means to have a woman, not even mere MP, a woman. Mu Uganda mu United States yaliyo mukyala Clinton. Kati mu Uganda tumuyina omubwati Kalembe. Chembasaba Bannayuganda. Njasa mukyala president wa fano gwe tulina wano. Oyina okuyigiriza abantu bano n'okulonda kuno nti batiikinga batya bululubufa.
Ekisooka
basomese
erinnya nze Kalembe Nancy Linda. Ekyokubiri akabonero mupiira. Nze mukyala nzekka ku lukalala lw'aba president. Bw'oba otiikinga osobola okukozesa kalaamu peeni enaabeerawo n'otiikinga mujja kubeerawo inki mu peeni ezo. Abalala mujja kukozesa ekinkumu naye nga bw'otiikinga osigala mu kabokisi mwokka toyisaamu. Ate bw'oba oteeka ekinkumu akafo ke bakuwadde okuteekamu ekinkumu wokka w'oteeka toyisaamu ate n'oyisamu. Kasita oyisaamu akakalulu kaba kavudde. So tulina okwegendereza nga tuteekawo ekinkumu nebeera ng'eri mu bokisi eyo yokka awali erinnya lyange, feesi yange n'omupiira.
Bannaffe mukitegedde eyo president gwe tulina omu yekka bw'ati mu Uganda. Uganda zaabu, Uganda esanyusa. Omanya abantu lijjo mutya mukyala avuddeyo wuuno bannange mumulabire ddala. Kati amugenda kuyoma nti mu campaigningira so what? She has come out vibrantly to stand as the president of Uganda. Please consider this mission. Leaving no behind. Tebajja kukuleka nanga asaze utagenda kundeka. Watu kuntebe. Njakwera as Minister of Information. Okay, our viewers, we are back on our air. You know, mujja kunebuuza lwaki wetukomeddewo after that short break. Komyewo ate nga ndi wanjawulo nnyo ntya. Anti munnange president yekka omukyala omu bw'ati gwe tulina mu Uganda. Yekka yaliwo omukyala yekka, tewaliwo mulala yenna. Ate wali musajja afaanana mukyala ono. So n'olw'ensonga eyo mumulabiranga ddala. The only president candidate on the ballot papers in East Africa, mu nsi yonna mu kutwalizibwamu kati ssaawa zino yekka yaliwo. So n'olw'ensonga eyo, allow me to start my program once again. I don't know how you feel about her, but we thank God that she's very fine and ready to lead us. Mission 56, leaving no one behind. Obani ajirina. Mwewa na mukope kale no mtu wegu. Kale, tutandikiddawo. Madam President, kinsanyusiza nnyo nti tubadde awo nga tunyumyamuko tuwayawayamuko. Nkyala naŋŋamba ekiri mu kaseera kano ali mu kiseera kya kusabira ggwanga. Ate si kusaba kokka n'okusiiba ekisobo yakitandika Desemba nga 6 kiggwa luli olunanka nga bamaze mulonda nga afuuse president nga tulinda kumulangirira. Obaana namulangirira simanyi naye sinzi nenzi y'omukoba na Uganda. That's why the mission is leaving no one behind. Tulinze kumulangirira kwa will be part of Ugandans, not my Uganda. Kati no wewa Madam President, ekizibu ekyo kyogereko kinkuteko nnyo singa saali de janja mbadde ntandikira okusiiba.
Twalangirira okusiiba n'okusabira eggwanga nga ennaku z'omwezi 6 ogwa Disemba, omwezi guno gwe tumaliriza, ne tulangirira tugenda kusiiba ennaku 40 okuva nga 6 Desemba paka nga 14 January, nga tusabira obumu mu Uganda, unity. Ekyokubiri nga tusabira peaceful transition of power, kubanga ku mulundi guno tugenda kukyusa government. Naye tugikyusizza tutya? Twetaaga okukyusa government mu mirembe nga tewali kuyuwa musaayi. So tukyasaba, tukyasiiba, kubanga era kiyiwa musaayi tukyamulaba. Abapoliisi bakyeyisa bubi, bakya following orders. Si n'abapoliisi bokka, mulimu abasajja abatayambala na uniform be tutamanyi. Tetumanyi oba bo orders bazijjawa. Tulabyeko n'abamagye nga bayisa bubi Uganda. N'olwekyo nsaba Bannayuganda tweyongere okusaba n'okusiiba, kubanga we tutuuse Mukama yekka y'atusobola okutuyamba tubeere ne peaceful transition. Ekyokusatu kye tusabira ye security eri abaana Bannayuganda. Ffenna tuli baana mu Maama Uganda ono, ffenna tuli baana. Oba oli wa myaka 13 oba 14, kasita obeera mu Uganda oli mwana wa Uganda. Era tusaba nti ffenna tubeere n'obukuumi mu kiseera kino. Zensonga lwaki tubadde tusaba nga tusiiba eggwanga lyaffe litereere tulikwase Mukama.
Wewa nange mbakuutira mbasabira ddala bannange tusabire eggwanga, our motherland. Nze mbadde sikirabanga kontino ne president asooka ennaku ananga asiiba, kuba bannange bimuwuuba bintu bisigala bimuwuuba eno, twagala ssente eno simanyi bikoze bitya. Yekka yasoose mu Uganda to fast for 40 days and 40 nights. Anatera okubeera nga Yesu. Oba ye kati emeze tuzaako simanyi. Omanyi Uganda etambulira ku bintu bibiri. For God and my country.
We are fasting for 40 days, not for 40 days and nights. Sinaba kulabako muntu mu kiseera kyaffe akikoze oyo Yesu ne Musa bokka.
Otandikidde kwana.
Anti ennaku.
Otandikidde kwana.
Tusibulukuka olw'eggulo.
Otandikidde kwana ekiddako paka kinana. Kakati n'olw'ensonga eyo abatulaba ku mukutu gwaffe the Flashlight Channel, omukyalo ono president waffe ono gwe tulinawo omukyalo omu yekka bw'ati mu nsi, temulowooza nti nno lwagenda mu campaigns ze atambula era nasooka abasabiramu, naye ffe twasabidde mu mutima. Kakati wetatuggawo program tujja kusaba. So, kyatende nnyo nti omukyalo ono kuba nti munaddiini, we believe that with God all things are possible. And thereafter, for that reason, tubasaba omukyalo tumukwatireko. Politically tukwatire wamu, socially tukwatire wamu, economically tukwatire wamu, spiritually tukwatire wamu. Nze nja kusiiba kwolwo lwennyini banaalonda, nja kusiiba. Kakati tumukwadde wamu tutya? Mwe abali mu diaspora abali mu nsi n'okutwaliza wamu, omukyalo tumuyambe. Tuyambe ensi yaffe Uganda. Watambula okunoonya akalulu, tatambuzaawo mazzi. Bannange mukimanyi, tatambuzaawo mazzi. Avuga emmotoka, abaana abamunoonyeza akalulu, bino ebipande bino sebo ennyumba teri mu mashini zikola bipande. Bipande bino bikolebwamu sente. So for that reason tumuyambe tutya? Kwate pen, wuliriza zino ennamba Any kind of contribution, please. We are not campaigning Fanti Afnesen, but we have to move with her. How? Right. 0701 96 05 24. Airtel. Njidam 0701 96 05 24. That is Airtel. Elimumanya ga President Kalembe Nancy. MTN mujagama fetuna ko Airtel nedda. Ne MTN tujirina. 078 Nchidam 078 ya MTN 82 01.
You've missed a number. 0787.
Nanti mkoze mensi webembade excited kaje somere. Jiba somere.
0787 820101. I repeat it.
Yes.
0787 820101.
Mukitegedde era tujagisa wansawo ku rutimbero jajja banga zitawo mpola mpola. Mwekumire ku mukutu the Flashlight Channel Uganda mikono gyaffe tubatumiddeko tukyaline president omuye kabati mu Uganda yesimbawo ne basajja abanene abasajja abazeyi sijagamba mwana mwala ne akyali mboko akyalina emyaka ng'ana nakutukalakata kati naona ensonga eyo mutusonyiwe oba mumanyi akyalina ye emyaka egitukalakata nga bwayagala gwamanyi omukyala okubafuga mu nyumba ebintu bitereera mujja kulya emmere transport mujja mufuna church bagenda zizimba kati fa banaddiini twamaze president ayina eddiini va ku bano abanaddiini abala mbabula tuli basanyufu nnyo okummwe kuba nti gwanga bagibonyabonyeza ensi yaffe temuvuddeyo okwogera okudda ku kyemusobodde okwogera kiri kimu twongezeeyo emyaka okuddamu okulonda tetuli basanyufu nnyo.